What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. Had to bring you a video here real quick on some Speer Lawman ammunition that I picked up recently. This is some 357 SIG 125 grain total metal jacket, basically practice ammo, 50 rounds, and Speer Lawman is known to be very good ammunition. One of the selling points and one of the really good points that I like about it is that they load it up to defensive ammo standards pretty much, so it feels like the ammunition you're going to shoot. If you shoot Speer Lawman, Speer Gold Dot is what they're trying to mimic here for the most part, and it should shoot, function, feel the same in your gun. One of the things that I noticed here when we were shooting the other day, we were making a video, me and camera guy, and we were loading up round after round, and they're supposed to look like this. 357 SIG, for anybody that doesn't know, is a bottleneck cartridge. It shoots a 9mm round, but it can't shoot every 9mm. You have to make sure you get enough neck tension, so the projectiles can look just a little funny sometimes. A lot of times you're seeing these flat points. But we noticed something in the box as we were loading up. We noticed this 380 looking thing that was sitting in here. At first, I did think it was a 380 projectile, but then when I finally fished it out, yeah, it looks like a 380 projectile that's just been shoved down in there. It's definitely not a 357 SIG. So it's either a misformed 357 SIG that somehow made it through quality control and made it down the bullet feeder and got seated, or it's actually the wrong projectile altogether. I have a feeling when we get it out of here, because we're going to pull it here in a second, that this might be really wonky on the back or something. I just can't imagine what's going wrong. It's definitely not the back of the bullet, because back of bullets are flat. So let's pull it out and see what it looks like. So first I'm going to pull a normal Speer Lawman, the one that we just showed you. And I want to see what the grain weight of the bullet comes out to and the shape of the bullet, and see how much powder's in there and all this, because this might be a totally jacked around round. Jacked around round? That kind of sounds weird. So hopefully that's the right collar. That might work. Probably not. Get that twisted around and give me 1 second. We've definitely got that thing stuck in there. Let me hit it on something a little bit harder. There we go. Finally let loose. Let's get our scale here. Let's zero it out. And case is empty. Bullet will come tumbling out. Hopefully camera guy can catch that. We have a total of 8.3 grains of powder, whatever kind of powder it is. And this is what the projectile looks like. It had one heck of a crimp, because you definitely don't want these things moving around with such a short neck. There's not much to hold on to the bullet there. But that's what a normal one looks like, and that's the 8.2 or 8.3, whatever grains of powder. Let's see what this abnormal one looks like. So that's the WEIRDO one. Let's go ahead and get it in the collar. And now I know to go straight to the concrete. I'm not going to waste my time on the wood. I use these builder's blocks here. There we go. 2 taps. That came out. That might not have the proper crimp on it, but let's see what we got inside. Try not to make a mess. Case is empty. Projectiles out. And we do have a 8.9 grain powder charge, so a little bit different. I might have spilled a little bit on that first one, just a hair, but I don't think, well, there we go to 8.9 or 9. I don't think there was that big of an amount that I spilled. And now we have the projectile. I really don't know what this is. Let me go ahead and get the powder out of here so that I can weigh these 2 different projectiles. So the regular projectile comes in at 125 grains, just as stated on the box, just like it's supposed to be. Let's go ahead and take that out. You'll see that we go back to 0. Now let's put the WEIRDO bullet in there. And we weigh 123.9 grains. So interesting. It's almost the same weight. It's almost like this thing is something that didn't get smushed down to the proper flat point. But let me do some measuring. All right, the length of the regular 357 SIG projectile is coming in at 0.538 inches. And the length of the WEIRDO is coming in at 0.537 inches. The width of the normal projectile is 0.354, and the width of the WEIRDO is 0.349. So there they are side by side, the regular on the right, the WEIRDO on the left. Let me know in the comments what you guys think happened with these rounds right here. They're definitely, one of them is normal and one of them is not. One of them even has a different base than the other one. So is this just a mess up of projectile, the wrong one getting in the batch, or is this a malformed round? I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like I said, definitely not trying to knock on Speer. They make a lot of good ammo. Gold Dot is awesome, and so is this Lawman. But here's the thing. Everybody likes to pick on us reloaders, but remember, factory ammo, even good factory ammo, can produce some real weirdo things. And also this shows that you have to pay attention to what you're stuffing into your firearm. Don't just be talking to your friends and blindly loading bullets, especially because these things are in the package and they're loaded downward. So if you're just talking away and shoving things in, you would have totally not caught that round, but I caught it because it just looks so weird right off the bat. So I hope you like these kind of honest, no BS videos. We don't hide things, we show it like it is. Thank you for watching this video, and until we see you next time, stay safe, have fun, and keep shooting.